Shawn Porter, brother. Was the fight exactly? Did it play out exactly what you expected, man?
Yeah.
Like right to a T?
To a T. Wow. I didn't. Of course, you can't really see somebody getting their eye busted up like that and the fight being stopped that way. But and I didn't think anybody would get stopped tonight. You can see they were both wearing the leather very well. There were a couple moments where Ugas looked like he was really hurt, and then there was just really one moment where Spence looked hurt. But this is what I've been saying on my podcast. I've been saying all week while I've been down here. This fight is going to be just as exciting as my fight with Spence. I believe that it was. It was exciting. I didn't know how it was going to be like exciting, but I knew it would go back and forth. I knew Ugas was going to challenge Spence. I knew Spence was going to be relentless as he is. It played out how I thought it would. Honestly, it did.
But did you think at any point that Spence was actually really hurt? I know when he just said in the ring that he wasn't, but do you think he was?
No, he was. A lot of times guys say that they weren't hurt, but they were. Even if you're not hurt, he was shook up. When his mouthpiece came out, I believe that he just lost focus. He had a moment. And in that moment, Ugas tried to capitalize and caught him clean. Hit him. He went into his backs, went into the ropes. I said, you know what? I think in most states, that's a knockdown. I don't know how the laws are down here in Texas, but I think in most states that would be ruled a knockdown. I believe it should have been ruled a knockdown. However, it wasn't. He caught a couple of more shots, and you could tell he was a little light on his feet. But Spence is a very well-trained and fit fighter. He recovers very quickly, and as he did, and he continued to start to come back down to business.
When I spoke to a lot of people, whether it was fighters or people in the media, fans, whoever, they all kind of told me the same thing. Like, Ugas is a good fighter, but Spence is going to just, wear him down and beat him down. But when I spoke to you, you were the only guy that was just like, yo, I don't know. And if Ugas wins, it's not really an upset. So what was it about Ugas that made you just say, yo, listen, he got a chance?
I had Ugas winning the first three rounds. Those were all swing, or not all. They were swing rounds. Every round was a swing round. The first 4 or 5 rounds were swing rounds, but I gave 3 of the first 4 rounds to Ugas, and it was because Ugas was controlling the range. He was going tit for tat with Spence, but he was landing the cleaner shots, and I knew that he had that in him. Somebody said Ugas is a tricky fighter. No, Ugas ain't tricky. He doesn't do anything that's unorthodox, nothing that you don't expect, except that island right hand. And he was able to land that island right hand very clean. That was the punch that I knew if there was one way he would be successful tonight, it would be that right hand. He was able to land that island right hand multiple times and get get Spence to respect him. But the respect that Spence has for you, it only lasts so long before he respects himself a little more, and he says, "I'm coming to get it."